The film begins with a flashback to when Branch was a child. He performed with his siblings John Dory, Floyd, Spruce, and Dirt in the teeny-bopper group BroZone under the name Biddy B. The young men are going to go up and perform, however Branch is apprehensive. Floyd, the sibling that he is nearest with, consoles him that he will be fine. BroZone then, at that point, goes up to do their tune and endeavor to accomplish the ideal family congruity. John Dory's showing off makes them mess up the tune as well as end up tangled together as they tumble off the stage. The siblings all battle, with John, Dirt, and Spruce all furiously separating and heading out in a different direction. Floyd passes on Branch with their grandma and vows to return for him. In the present, Branch holds ill will towards his siblings for leaving him. Poppy discovers him paying attention to BroZone, not understanding he used to be important for the gathering. They then head out to join different trolls and Bergens as King Gristle and Bridget are getting hitched. Before the wedding can proceed, John Dory dives in and approaches Branch. Poppy then, at that point, learns of Branch's teeny-bopper group history, and John illuminates Branch that Floyd is in a difficult situation. John got a message from him saying that he was caught on Mount Rageous by sibling sister pop star couple Velvet and Veneer. They are keeping him detainee in a jewel fragrance bottle that splashes them with his savage pith to empower them to sing, since they are generally unskilled hacks. John needs to gather together his other siblings to assist with saving Floyd, and keeping in mind that Branch is uncertain about seeing them once more, he lets Poppy know that he will do it for Floyd. Poppy then, at that point, goes along with him on the experience, and Gristle and Bridget are hitched by Miss Maxine. Velvet and Veneer wrap up recording a music video and doing a meeting prior to returning to their put-upon colleague Crimp. They go to take a greater amount of Floyd's substance, yet the more they utilization of him, the more killing him is beginning. Veneer is clashed about keeping Floyd detainee, yet he can't relinquish his recently discovered notoriety and riches. Poppy and Branch join John Dory in a Goliath bug that likewise works as a transport named Rhonda, with Tiny Diamond hiding away. They go to Vacay Island, possessed by a lot of Muppet-looking animals, to view as Spruce, who is currently going by Bruce since he has hitched a taller lady named Brandy and has in excess of 10 children with her. Spruce is glad to see Branch once more, yet not John Dory, since he is the one generally faulted for the bands parted. Spruce then joins his siblings in demonstrating he was once in a teen pop band prior to joining the mission to save Floyd. Brandy upholds his undertaking so she can deal with the children, however says he needs to do it without anyone else's help for a month when he returns. Crimp fosters a gadget that should make smoothies and make a quintessence splash from natural products. However, Velvet purposes Floyd's jewel jail with the machine to effortlessly retain his substance, sadly. The trolls then, at that point, go through a bizarre trippy gateway after Tiny presses a hustle button inside Rhonda, taking them to a mystery fairway where Clay is found. They are met by another pink troll named Viva, who has a forcefully lively character. It is immediately uncovered that Viva is Poppy's tragically missing sister since King Peppy is their father. Poppy gets invigorated over learning she has a sister. Nonetheless, when the siblings educate Clay regarding their central goal, Poppy and Branch independently discover that Viva got isolated from her family when Poppy was a child back when the trolls and Bergens were foes. At the point when Poppy and the others attempt to leave, Viva attempts to stop them since different trolls in her property actually accept the Bergens are malicious. Poppy attempts to make sense of that is not true anymore, yet Viva winds up not going along with them. Floyd professes to be dead so Velvet and Veneer should let him go, however as he attempts to get away, Veneer gets him. Floyd attempts to interest Veneer's better nature, however he at last can't bear upping to Velvet and needs to keep Floyd hostage. Clay joins the others as they advance toward Mount Rageous. They begin to get into another battle due to John Dory, and when Branch discovers that they intend to head out in a different direction subsequent to saving Floyd, he explodes on his siblings and chooses to be the one to leave them this time. Poppy pursues him and rouses him into excusing his siblings and proceeding to work with them. Gristle and Bridget ride their cruiser during their vacation and run over the fairway. Viva's troll clan catches them and ties them up to toss them into a processor. The two choose to spend their last minutes making out, making the trolls see they are not shrewd. Viva then perceives Bridget from Poppy's scrapbook about her and acknowledges she was coming clean about Bergens. Viva loosens Gristle and Bridget and goes along with them to go assistance Poppy and her companions. The trolls come to Mount Rageous and attempt to slip their direction into Velvet and Veneer's changing area to get Floyd. However, the lowlifes catch John, Dory, Clay, and Spruce and add them to their quintessence-taking gadgets. They head out to play out their large show at the Rage Dome while Poppy, Branch, and Tiny find Crimp after Velvet and Veneer secured her in the storeroom. They use Rhonda to stand up to the team before the group showing up for the show, let everybody know that they are fakes. Velvet and Veneer then lead the trolls on a pursuit across Mount Rageous before Viva, Gristle, and Bridget show up to help. They figure out how to free John, Clay, and Spruce, yet Velvet attempts to utilize whatever is left of Floyd's embodiment to continue to sing. The siblings, joined by Poppy, Viva, and their companions, then, at that point, figure out how to accomplish the ideal family congruity to break the jewel penitentiaries. Floyd seems to lose the entirety of his substance and appears to be dead, however he is alright minutes after the fact. Veneer then, at that point, becomes overpowered with responsibility and admits his and Velvet's violations to the whole group. Crimp places them collared, and the siblings all cheerfully rejoin, while Poppy and Branch at last kiss. The trolls return to their realm, with Viva rejoining with Peppy after years separated. Branch then uncovers to the others that BroZone was not by any means the only teeny-bopper group he was important for, and brings out 4 different trolls for basically a trolls in sync gathering, prompting another huge melodic exhibition.